try to consciously write in different keys?
I'll definitely think about it, yes. I'm not going to say I need to have all 12 keys on this record, but
right.
I'll be yeah, exactly. Well, I could have for this record 12 keys. Oh, damn. Add that to the list of 12s, right?
There you go.
Had I known at the start of the record that it was going to be called 12, I would have done that. But I will say that I keep a sort of a tally in my head if I'm getting too much of one key. Be like, you know what? I'm noticing that I have 3 songs in, let's say, C already. Maybe I'll just switch this one to D or C sharp or whatever, and see how it feels. I try not to get too much of one, but I'm not going to consciously change them every song. I mean, every key has a definite feeling and a sound to it. So, like the Chuck Brown song, that to me had to be in E flat. I think the greatest go-go songs are in E flat. It's funky. It's a half step lower than the normal funk key, so it's a little darker funk. So, we definitely think about it, but not overly think about it.
Now, do you think about it more when you're dealing with vocals on a song so that you can kind of put it within the singer's range?
I don't typically do that, only because if I'm writing with the singer there, him or her will naturally fit a melody that fits over that key in the range that works for them. So, I wouldn't say, oh, this singer can sing in F to A flat. It's like, no, they can really sing in any key. It's just you curtail the melody to fit.
Do you gravitate, or do you have a favorite chord progression that you tend to go to at all? Like a 2-5-1 kind of jazz progression or anything like that you...
I wouldn't say, no, I don't think so. There's, obviously there's standard progressions that just work. For instance, the vamp of the song Waiting for You, it's a very, very standard pop progression. I think it's 1-6-4-5 or something like that. Occasionally I'll go to something like that because it just works. When a song calls for a standard classic progression, you sort of just have to go with it. That's what I feel. But on the other side of things, you always want to push yourself and try to do something that hasn't been done. I mean, good luck, but, try to do something that hasn't been done a million times, let's say. So, like other parts of that song, I think there's some interesting twists, chord change-wise, that aren't necessarily standard. But then there are parts of the song that are. So, I think there's a time and a place for normal things. And, I wouldn't say I have a favorite progression. No. I think it's per song, just where does it go? Where does it need to go? Where's the song calling for it,
Would you be willing to kind of share with us, like, the progression on, like, Feeling It or Skies Wide Open?
Feeling It is literally one chord.
That's a pretty easy progression.
That's E flat, funk, E flat, funk. There's a little chromatic walk down at the end. G flat, F, E, E flat. I'm not sure if I'm singing the correct key there, but Skies Wide Open, that is actually starts in E flat. Oh, that's actually an E flat. But that song, I feel like it's more of a G minor type of song. It just happens to start on the major. I'm going to my piano here. Let's see. I got to move this microphone. It's like E flat major 7, to C minor 7, and then B flat major 7. and then G minor 9. This is the hook. And then again, G minor 9. And then there's a turnaround to F triad. So it's like F, G minor 7. That's the turnaround on bar 4. So 3, 4, and then a G minor 9 again. 2, 3. Here's the end. E flat, C, B, and then here's the end. So that is D minor 7, E flat major 7. That's the hook.
Thank you.
Simple yet a little different. That's not standard chord progression.
No, it's not.
It still sounds cool. So.
Yeah, it totally does. And there's not a lot of songs that you hear kind of pulling in the nines within those major progressions.
Right.
They'll throw them in here and there.
Yeah.
But unless you're outside of smooth jazz or standards or stuff, there's regular pop. You're not hearing a lot of nines.
No, I thought it was cool though to throw in that G minor 9. It just kind of added to the kind of sexiness of that sound.